Nia, a young woman with caramel brown skin and striking almond-shaped eyes, stands outside a bustling cafe, balancing a tray of beaded necklaces. Her dark, tightly braided hair is adorned with a red and gold scarf tied elegantly around her head. Dressed in a modest yellow sundress with intricate Maasai embroidery at the hem, she smiles warmly at a passing customer. Across the street, a sleek black car pulls up. Out steps an impeccably dressed man, his sharp suit contrasting with the rugged, earthy tones of the city. His name is Jamal, a millionaire with piercing hazel eyes and a confident stride. Jamal, intrigued by Nia's grace, approaches her. After a brief exchange of pleasantries, he surprises her with an unusual request. He wants to hire her to pretend to be his girlfriend for 3 months. Nia is taken aback but listens intently as he explains. His family is pressuring him to settle down, and he needs someone authentic to keep them off his back. Tempted by the handsome payment Jamal offers, Nia agrees. They shake hands, sealing the deal. Her mind races with questions about what she's gotten herself into, while Jamal smirks, confident that he's made the right choice. Nia is whisked away to Jamal's family estate, a sprawling mansion with white columns and manicured gardens. Dressed in a stunning traditional Kaitenge dress that Jamal provided, Nia feels out of place but determined to play her part. The family, dressed in a mix of modern and traditional African attire, greets her warmly, but their curious glances keep her on edge. Over time, Nia and Jamal find themselves laughing at inside jokes and sharing stories late into the night. Their pretend relationship begins to feel uncomfortably real for both of them. Jamal's cold demeanor softens, and Nia starts to see glimpses of vulnerability behind his polished exterior. Despite their growing connection, not everyone is convinced. Jamal's cousin, a sharp-eyed woman named Layla, grows suspicious of Nia's background. She starts asking probing questions, leaving Nia fumbling for answers. One evening, Layla confronts Jamal, accusing him of hiring Nia to deceive the family. Jamal denies it, but the accusation plants a seed of doubt in Nia's mind. Why would a millionaire like Jamal need someone like her? Nia stumbles upon a text on Jamal's phone from an unknown number. It reads, "The plan is working perfectly." Confused and hurt, she starts to question Jamal's motives and whether there's more to the deal than he let on. Nia confronts Jamal about the text, demanding the truth. Jamal looks torn, but before he can explain, a knock at the door interrupts them. Nia's heart pounds as she wonders who could be listening in. Nia's breath catches as the door creaks open. A man steps inside, a striking figure dressed in a crisp white shirt and dark jeans. His resemblance to Jamal is uncanny, but his demeanor is far more casual. He introduces himself as Malik, Jamal's younger brother. Malik's piercing gaze shifts between Jamal and Nia, his smirk suggesting he knows more than he lets on. Malik chats casually with Nia, but his words are layered with hidden meaning. "It's always interesting to see who Jamal trusts," he says, his voice laced with mockery. He warns her to tread carefully, leaving Nia more confused than ever. As Malik leaves, Jamal avoids Nia's questioning gaze, his silence speaking volumes. Determined to uncover the truth, Nia sneaks into Jamal's office late at night. She finds a locked drawer and, after some hesitation, picks the lock with a hairpin. Inside, she discovers a file with her name on it, filled with detailed notes about her life. Her hands tremble as she flips through the pages, each word fueling her unease. Before Nia can process what she's found, the office door swings open. Jamal stands there, his expression a mixture of anger and panic. "What are you doing?" he demands, his voice cold and clipped. Nia stammers, clutching the file to her chest. For the first time, she sees genuine fear in Jamal's eyes. Jamal snatches the file from Nia's hands and locks it back in the drawer. "You shouldn't have seen that," he mutters, running a hand through his hair. When Nia presses for answers, he finally admits that he's been monitoring her for months, but stops short of explaining why. The next morning, Malik corners Nia in the garden. "You think you know Jamal, but you don't," he says cryptically. He hands her a small envelope and tells her to open it only if she truly wants the truth. As he walks away, Nia feels the weight of the envelope in her hands, her curiosity battling her fear. Jamal notices Nia's growing unease and tries to reassure her, but the distance between them only widens. Meanwhile, Malik seems to be everywhere, dropping cryptic hints and fueling Nia's suspicions. The family starts noticing the tension, and whispers about Nia's authenticity begin to spread. Late one night, Nia decides to open the envelope. Inside, she finds a photograph of a woman who looks eerily similar to her, along with a note, "Ask Jamal about her." The discovery leaves her shaken, and she resolves to confront him once and for all. Nia confronts Jamal with the photograph, demanding answers. Just as he begins to explain, the power suddenly goes out, plunging the mansion into darkness. A loud crash echoes from downstairs, followed by hurried footsteps. Jamal quickly grabs Nia's hand, guiding her through the darkened hallways of the mansion. "Stay close to me," he whispers, his voice steady despite the chaos. The crashing noises grow louder as they approach the main hall. Suddenly, Malik emerges, holding a flashlight. "They're here," he says ominously. As they retreat to a safer room, Jamal begins to explain. The photograph Nia found was of his late fiancée, Aina, who had been murdered years ago by people seeking the family's fortune. Nia's resemblance to Aina wasn't coincidental. Jamal had hired investigators to find someone like her, believing her presence could help uncover the truth. Malik reveals that the crashing noises were from intruders hired by those who had killed Aina. "They think you're her," Malik says, looking directly at Nia, "and they want to finish what they started." The weight of his words sends a chill through the room. Instead of fleeing, Nia insists on staying to help Jamal and Malik. "If they think I'm Aina, maybe we can use that against them," she says. Her courage surprises both brothers, and they begin to devise a plan to expose the attackers and bring justice to Aina's memory. In the dead of night, Jamal and Malik confront the intruders in the grand hall, while Nia watches from a hidden vantage point. Jamal's voice booms with authority as he exposes their greed and malice, backing his claims with evidence he's collected over the years. The attackers falter, realizing their plan is unraveling. With the help of the local authorities, the intruders are arrested. The evidence Jamal provides ties them not only to Aina's murder, but also to several other crimes. As the dawn breaks, the mansion feels lighter, as if a dark cloud has lifted. In the quiet aftermath, Jamal apologizes to Nia for involving her in his dangerous quest for justice. "You didn't rent my body," she says with a soft smile. "You rented my courage, and I found my purpose." Their bond deepens, not out of necessity, but out of mutual respect and admiration. The tale concludes with a powerful lesson. True courage is not about being unafraid, it's about standing strong in the face of fear and using your strength to uncover truth and bring justice. Nia's journey reminds us that sometimes even the most unexpected circumstances can lead to growth, understanding, and meaningful connections. Hope you like this story. Subscribe if you find the story interesting.